That's Josh Norman, the Washington Redskins, courtesy of SNTV.
That's right.
Not too happy with the officiating. Ticket text 97136. Sean Payton says they should make the officials full-time. Paying refs more doesn't fix the problem. Training does. Full-time refs would have the time to put into it. Full-time officials would make sense for player safety. How is the player union not out in front of this?
Because I don't think
it would either.
I mean, look, you and I agree, and if somebody can tell us otherwise, but I don't know how it makes the players safer. Look, NBA, NHL, and Major League officials are working around the clock, calendar-wise, Mondays, Tuesdays, many, many days in a row, et cetera, et cetera. NFL referees have to travel on Saturday, ref the game on Sunday, and can sometimes be back in their beds sleeping comfortably on Sunday night. It's a one-day-a-week job. Now, as you alluded to, they do a fair amount of tape study and conference calls and things like that. If a ref misses a blatant call, or if a ref fails to protect a guy like Cam Newton, sure, penalize him, fine him, make it public. I'm all for transparency. But I do think they should be full-time only because the league makes so much money. I don't know why they wouldn't, but why would it necessarily make them better? I know, and you know, plenty of people who are officials, whether it's for high school sports or whatever, minor league hockey, and it's called interpretation of the rules. If they know the rules, they know the rules. I don't know how having it be a full-time job would make them know the rules better.
They have to be in shape. There's no doubt about that. The NFL needs younger refs, guys who can keep up with the play. They already get six-figure salaries. Sounds like a lot for part-time work. And
well, when some of the players they're officiating get eight-figure salaries.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
I would think so.
Matthew Stafford makes an eight-figure salary, so I don't think it's that asking that much that the referees make six-figure salaries.
Right. Cam Newton, the story of your life. You live such a tragic life. We all feel bad for you, Steve in New Baltimore. Yo, Cam, it's football, bro. It's not a safe sport, you sissy. Come on, really, please.
But Steve in New Baltimore, the story of your life. Look, everybody on the planet at one point or another in their lives has had, I just can't get a break. It's like, yeah, actually, compared to a lot of people, you can. Everybody feels sorry for themselves. Everybody has that day or week where they feel all lousy about themselves and they go, oh, woe is me. I just have it so rough. And it's like, no, you actually really don't. But you feel that way sometimes. I don't blame him for saying that, especially when he looks at other quarterbacks and the way they are protected. And because he's a unique quarterback, like you said, and he's so big and strong, and when he's on the run, he's a tough guy to bring down.
People make the analogy calling him is like officiating Shaq. He could get fouled on, Shaq would get fouled on every play, but he would never get every call, obviously, because he was so big.
I've always said I think Shaq and LeBron in basketball are impossible to officiate. Yeah. I think you could call a foul every single time they have the ball, but I think you could also call an offensive foul on them many times when they have the ball because they're so big and strong.
Yes. Saturday, Michigan, as you know, went up to East Lansing and defeated the Michigan State University Spartans. Jim Harbaugh's first appearance at Spartan Stadium as a head coach. And if you watched the game or were there, you heard a little chant towards Jim Harbaugh on the Inside Michigan Football radio program heard on WWJ last night. Jim Brandstatter and Jim Harbaugh talked about the cheer.
Yeah, I heard it. And I thought it was really great and classy. I thought they were saying "Love Jim Harbaugh," and they kept repeating "Love Jim Harbaugh, love Jim." I said, well, that's awful. That's great sportsmanship here by the Michigan State Spartans.
You wouldn't think you'd get that in East Lansing, did you?
No. And then the next day, I read ESPN. They were saying, I guess it was "Frick Jim Harbaugh," with that.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
So I guess get my hearing checked.
Yeah, or just write a thank you note.
I could have swore they were saying "Love Jim Harbaugh."
That's what I heard.
That's the best.
That last line makes the entire clip. That's what I thought too. Love Jim Harbaugh. That's just great. I'm actually somewhat surprised. He was in a jovial mood last night, it sure sounded like. Maybe coming off the World Series game on Sunday night. But
hope he's as jovial Thursday morning.
I do, too.
I like the coach.
That sounds like the same person. That sounds exactly like Pat. Put them side by side and see. But I'm surprised he admitted hearing that. A lot of coaches will say, "Oh, I didn't hear anything." Plus, he's wearing a headset so much of the game that he seems like he's like locked in on the field of play. By the way, we did tweet this out at Jamie and Stoney, but we did do a screen grab of the home run that was hit near Jim Harbaugh in the bleachers at Wrigley on Sunday night, and you can clearly see him with his mitt reaching out towards the ball, trying to snag the home run. Didn't get it, but he actually wasn't that far away from it. Carson Anderson coming up next. Gator's here. Karsh on his way in. What's up, Gator?
Hey.
Hey.
What's wrong with the glove?
I got no issue with the glove.
Okay, good.
No, I got no issue
You
with
bring
the glove.
gloves to baseball games when you sit in the stands?
No, the last time I brought a glove to a baseball game was
Probably 12, right?
No, it was the home run derby when they had it at Comerica Park
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
you
All-Star
got some,
You're
didn't you?
smart to do. You got
yeah,
two balls, right?
I did.
Yeah, with a mitt or just on the ground?
One was a straight fly, came right to me. I stood up out of my seat and kind of leaned to my left and caught it in the air.
Abreu? Was it
To the
Abreu?
left.
One was Abreu, one was Ortiz.
Big Poppy?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I gave one of the balls away to the guy next to me. That would have been the second one, so that must have been
Man, what a guy.
the Abreu shot, I think.
I remember I was sitting right behind you. That was great. I mean, for the press.
It was, they shouldn't have given us those seats. I mean, and the fans were pissed. They were livid when I caught the ball.
Have you ever caught a foul ball at a game?
No, I
you?
have not.
No, I've had 4 in my hands. I've dropped them.
Really?
Yes.
Do you count, and I'm not trying to be a jerk here by asking this, do you count that home run ball as a ball or not?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like I got a ball in the press box at Comerica Park.
I had to.
And I don't know that I count. I feel like it has to be in an actual game.
Oh,
You know
do
what
I
mean?
count?
Like-
Yeah, I would count the ones that I got.
Yeah.
Well,
Home
I
run
always
derby?
say, though, I always tell the story. I said,
No,
well,
I
where's at the
understand
home
that.
run derby, but
I still
yeah.
feel like I'm owed one, even though
There's a
I've
degree
gotten
of
When
one.
a guy hits the ball
authenticity that
500
comes
feet
with-
right to you, I'm going to count it as a catch, yeah.
But yeah, I want to be
I
able
know-
to
I
say
know what you mean.
I haven't yet gotten one where I'm in the stands
You
and the
feel
ball's randomly
incomplete.
found me.
You're incomplete as a man.
No,
it's a
hey, I
shortcoming.
resent that. I'm very complete as a man. I'm incomplete as a baseball fan. That's how I feel. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got the same feeling.
Yeah, well,
I've had
we're the same.
several-
We're the same
Yeah, I've
person.
been-
So, yeah.
See?
You're wearing the same T-shirt almost underneath it.
No.
No, not even close.
Not even, no,
Yeah.
not close.
What?
Stoney's kind of still frustrated by the Purdue Penn State uniform matchup.
That was awful.
That was horrible.
They were.
Or horrible.
Who would prove that?
I have no idea. There needs to be a sports czar.
If you didn't see it, you Google search it. The Purdue uniforms. for
It
that
was
game.
white versus off white.
It was.
The best way we could say it is if your mom was doing laundry, they'd all go in the same load, right? They'd all be colors and whites. They would all be whites.
That is correct.
Yes,
Jamie, you should do your own laundry once in a while.
I do. My mom's in California. It's been a few years since she's done my laundry.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, we got to talk about something that absolutely came up at the trade deadline in the NFL and the Lions' decision there. Plus, what's on the line this Sunday is pretty remarkable. We'll get to that all in the first hour.
97 won the ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT